how do we kind of feel about the Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman duo combined? Because at the moment, I feel like Seth is so good on a mic that it kind of defeats the purpose of what Paul Heyman does as a manager for groups and factions.
Yeah, that was always the really good part about Paul, right? Paul does the speaking and Paul kind of does the carrying. Well, Seth's always been pretty good on the mic, I would say. I would like it better if Paul maybe spoke a little bit for maybe Braun and Bronson. Maybe we kind of got him to do that, because when they're together, it takes away, I think, the best part, I would say, about them, which is Paul Heyman on the mic. I would rather listen to Paul kind of cut it than Seth. Then you also have Seth not really cutting it. So are they able to really balance the two so far when they're in the ring together? I find myself not really resonating or not really being able to listen as well or understand the message as much. So I liked it when Paul was on SmackDown cutting it and Seth was on Raw cutting it, and they're separated a little bit. That makes it feel a little bit more impending doom anytime, anywhere sort of thing.
Yeah, I am kind of with you. It does kind of feel like we're just holding off on Paul Heyman really establishing himself as a verbal member of the group until the impending Roman Reigns return, whenever that is down the line. So we'll wait for that. I would personally like to have Rollins kind of send Braun Breaker on like a mission of some sort and have Paul Heyman just completely lead that, because then we really get what Paul Heyman is, which is the guy who talks up the guy behind him to the point where the guy behind him doesn't even need to speak because he's so built up from all the things that Paul Heyman has said that we're just like, yeah, that guy's amazing because we believe what this guy is saying, right? When Seth and Paul are in the ring, it kind of feels like Paul has no purpose, but I think we should give the group some time and see what Paul can do when Seth isn't in the picture, i.e. what he was doing on SmackDown, stuff like that. But it does feel like right now it's kind of a meh situation.